Word. Okay, so on tie, and we had quiz 1, questions 7 and 8.
Yeah.
And so question 7, I could start. It says, why did Darwin think that evolution would be slow on a small island like Daphne Major? And so I thought that he thought it would be too small because the population size would be too small, and it's just limited. Like the population size can't grow bigger because the island won't allow it.
Yeah, that's what I put too. And I just said that he thought that if there was a bigger population, evolution would happen quicker. So the same thought as you.
Cool. Okay, and then do you want to do 8?
Yeah. So why did Darwin say that nature is blind to the beak of the finch? And I said, while on the island, Darwin was able to note that there was little changes to the birds' beaks. He noted that beaks that appeared the same size were the same beak, and that was actually incorrect. And then he thought that natural selection would favor against it. And so he was looking at beaks, and he thought that they were similar, but we know now that they were just millimeters different. And that created all the difference for being able to what they could eat and what they couldn't eat.
Okay, I got something kind of different than that.
Okay.
Maybe it's branching off of what you're saying. And so I got that he thought that nature was blind to the finch, like it was turning its cheek to it because natural selection is like supposed to discriminate against like variations in nature. And so like theoretically, if there was some sort of weird mutation or adaptation within something, it would like just not be advantageous and kill it. But Darwin saw like these changes happening within the like finch populations in such short amount of time that we're still living.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good. That was kind of my like end part, talked about how natural selection would favor against it, but I should definitely expound upon that more because that was good what you said.
Yes. Cool, that made sense. Okay, and then we had, let's see here, quiz number 2, 7, 8, and 10. And so then 7 says, which species of finches often interbred, and in what ways were the hybrids the fittest finches on the island? So I said the full English I don't know. Often interbreeding with the Fortis, and they were never found to really breed amongst themselves. And then the hybrids were the fittest because they were the biggest, or they had a combination of both of their genes. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I just talked about. I just talked about how they were able to produce the largest amount of flocks that were consistent, that they were consistently able to do that. So yeah. Okay, so for 8, why was the power of natural selection difficult to accept? And I said people had a hard time accepting the fact that natural selection could happen in their lifetime. They thought that it would take a very long time. And I said that at the time there was a lot of philosophy as to why it couldn't happen. And so it was like trying to reprogram their brains that it was possible. Same with like evolution.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was awesome. I really like your answer. And then 10 reads, how was Dolph's adaptive landscape useful in studying the finches? And so I thought that it was useful because when you have an adaptive landscape, you have a variety of niches that can be found. And so then like this one population of birds found 3 different niches to kind of like find their way into so that you could study those 3 different varieties.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty much what I put. So
cool. All right.